Creepy TikToks, make your question reality. Let's roll.
Breaking news, guys. Breaking news. California just had a major 7.0 earthquake. They've been telling you guys to get out of California, but people are not listening, and now California just experienced an earthquake, and tsunami warnings are following. If you're in California, you need to be careful, because this right here are the allotted times that they're expecting the tsunamis in these different counties, y'all. But check this out, y'all, man. Things are getting intense. Listen.
With this, we got this brand new coming in. We've got a major earthquake that was just felt outside of the north part of California, offshore, and there are tsunami warnings right now for Northern California.
Yeah, preliminary right now, I think they said 7.0.
7.0, yeah. And
so that's a pretty strong one.
It was just west-southwest of Ferndale, California. So it was out there in the water. Here's the map we've got right there. Obviously, it's south of Eureka. 7.0, people are feeling it for sure. Let me see what else we have right now. Local time, it just happened. Quarter of just about this past hour. 39 miles northwest of Petrolia, California. So out there in the water. And like we said, there are tsunami warnings. We keep on updating this map, so I'm going to get to this one right here. This information is just coming in right now with the tsunami alert. So northern parts of California, including, looks like, into the Bay too, right? Talking about the Bay Area all the way up to Oregon coast also, including Coos Bay. So we got tsunami alerts right here. We got some timing coming in right now. These are tsunami warnings that we're just getting in, and that's a 7.0. So a lot of people have felt this one. You can see what we're watching with the times right here, Kiana.
Yeah, and this is in place until further notice. So we're going to see how things kind of develop through the course of today. Of course, this is just happening local time around 10:44, but they have the times up for the tsunami arrival in the event that there is one, and that takes us through the noon hour local time too.
California, what's going on over there? We've been telling y'all, what are y'all doing over there? But again, I digress, and I believe this is not over, y'all. But let me know what you guys think about this video. Let's continue to get this shift. Peace out.
Whoa, and what's weird about this is that we were following the guy on our videos that went to California, specifically California. He didn't live anywhere near California to warn everybody to get out of California because there was a tsunami coming. And he has posted again recently, so I'll just play that for you.
Tsunami warning. Y'all ain't listening. It's coming. It's getting here. It's getting very close. It's just a warning. Take heed. Listen to the message. Yahweh sent me just so I can give y'all a warning what's about to go down. Now y'all done had a 7.0. Next month y'all gonna have an 8.0 and a 9.0. After that, it's gonna keep on going, and then one day, the big one gonna hit y'all. The big one gonna hit, and the tsunami gonna come, and y'all still gonna be there because y'all hard-headed and didn't listen. Take heed, man. Evacuate the state of California. Survive San Andreas. You hear me? I'm doing it for my people. We talking about the Crips and the Bloods, man, the Hoovers and the Graves. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it at all. This is real deal. You got to take heed to the message, man. Take heed to the message. Get up out of California right now. Evacuate the state of California. Survive San Andreas. Tsunami warning today, man. 7.0 earthquake. Drew X. I'm out.
Whoa. And someone's put in the top of the comments, numbers 12:6, and he said, "Hear my words. If there is a prophet among you, the Lord make myself known to him in a vision. I speak with him in a dream." And apparently, he saw a dream. And this guy, he had a family and kids. He literally got up and went to California, like, to do this. Crazy, really. And then this has happened. And now he's saying there's going to be an 8.0, a 9.0. I don't know. Let's keep an eye on it. But yeah, hopefully everybody is safe and evacuated out of California and the surrounding areas. But I'll keep you updated and I'll follow the story.
Hey, you guys, have you heard about this underground fire welling up from the earth? I know this sounds like some big blockbuster movie like Armageddon or San Andreas, but this is really happening. The picture above me was taken just this week after a fire erupted in Williamsburg, Virginia. This is crazy. The fire started on Saturday and it's still smoldering now. I mean, look at all the damage. It took away the whole parking lot at the Williamsburg outlets. And they're saying that it was like a storm sewer system that caught fire and it corroded all the pathways under that parking lot, causing it to collapse in a fiery blaze. This is reminding me of some stuff you see in Japan. Like, what is going on?
Wow. I mean, I've been saying about floods coming from underground because it doesn't look like there's enough rain coming down for the floods that seem to happen to us. But now we've got fire coming from underground. There's stuff going on underground. It's like the booms, the noises. I think personally they could be coming from underground. So everything is underground. I mean, there could be UFOs underground, right? And the UFOs that we're seeing, maybe they're not coming, they're leaving. They're under. There's a war going underneath our feet. There is something going on down there right now. There's a war going on. Maybe that's what maybe that's what it is. I don't know. Speculation, entertainment purpose only. Do not believe anything I've said. You know?
Stunned residents got out their phones to record what some thought was a meteor shower high above the Philippines. The glowing fragments screech across the sky in the early hours of December 4th, drawing a large crowd.
Look, star?
But this was no meteor shower. The Philippines Space Agency said it was actually rocket debris from China's launch of a communications satellite.
What? It's not falling. It's going sideways, people. Like, very simply, me just thinking, if something's falling, it would fall. If it was debris, right? It would fall. It wouldn't be flying through the air. I don't know. That is Optimus and his mates, I am telling you.
Following the booms have led us to the other side of the desert. Now we're up against the mountains, following the research that we've got in the papers. We're going to try and see if we can find another piece to the Boom Seeker mystery. So we're up what we call Boom Seeker Canyon, and there's this door, and it's locked from the inside. We are listening. You can hear, if you stick your ear to it, you can hear a motor, an engine, or something running on the inside of it. And there's a ton of traffic on the ground here. I'm here in Boom Seeker Gap, as we call it, and there's a lot of traffic on this road here. You can look behind me. It's not much of a road. We're 50 miles from a Coke machine here, out in the middle of nowhere. No one lives anywhere close to here. This is a highly uninhabited area, and there is a ton of traffic here as far as on these roads. Lots of tracks, vehicles moving around the hills. December in Idaho, in the mountains, a bunch of traffic that goes nowhere. Kind of wondering what's going on.
If you want a good conspiracy to go down, go and watch Unified. It's Jason Shukra, and it's based on a guy called Ray who works for a good secret light society called the Light System. And he talks, this was a long time ago I watched this, but he talked about underground tunnels, wars going on, that earthquakes would be felt because they're setting off bombs in these tunnels to stop trafficking and things going on in the tunnels. There's a lot in there, which now looking at it, at the time it was bonkers, and I was still at that early stage, but it's probably worth myself going through it again. But yeah, Jason Chakra, Unified, the guy's called Ray. Go and have a look at it if you want a good conspiracy. And let me know your thoughts if you do.
So y'all, I didn't know this. I just made a video on my other account about how California just had a 7.0 earthquake. It was actually a 7.3, and then right after that a 6.0 happened, and then in Lower California a 5.8. All of this just happened this morning, y'all. In this video over here, you can clearly see this girl's pool, right? Look at that. Look, the water swaying back and forth. She had to stand up to see what is going on here. But yeah, she felt the earthquake.
Dad, there's an earthquake happening. Look at the pool.
So yeah, California, 3 earthquakes back to back.
At another one, this one was more on land in Humboldt County. This was a magnitude 6.0.
Eureka.
Same time, that magnitude 7.0 occurred. And then locally here, we had another earthquake. This one occurring in Southern Lake County. This happened at 10:47 this morning. I mean, a magnitude 5.8, you would certainly feel that in the North Bay. And again, we talk about the depth of some of these quakes. When they get to a depth of just a mile, that is a very shallow earthquake, and that means it can be felt over a larger area.
The 7.3 earthquake that initially started off the chain of earthquakes is no jokes. As you can see it over here, it is equivalent to 1 billion pounds of explosive. But all of this happened on the coast, y'all. Can we say fault line? Remember that gentleman that was telling people to get out of California? Can we say fault line? Again, y'all, things are getting a lot more interesting. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. And once again, y'all, I got my backup page, Conscious Juice 2. I have a whole bunch of videos that are on that page that are not currently on over here. But yes, y'all, you're still on TikTok. Go find Conscious Juice 2 and give your boy a follow. And go check out all these videos, man. There's a lot of them. And let's continue to get this shift. Peace out.
ใหญ่เลยน่าจะติดที่อะไรแล้วก็ตายจมน้ำตายอันนี้น่าจะแค่ครึ่งท่อนหลังนะตัวอะไรครับเนี่ยอนาคอนดาใช่ไหมตรงปากทางเข้าแยกฮอนด้าจะเข้าวังปลาหมอนะครับน่าจะครึ่งท่อนหลังหัวไม่รู้อยู่ไหน
Is it gone?
I'm not really sure why the paparazzi have me going on a plane looking like I'm wearing a Jason mask. It doesn't even look like me. I don't know why I have a torch in my hand, honestly. I think my friend accidentally gave that to me. But anyways, it's my birthday. I'm not turning 42. I'm turning 5 this year. I'm turning 5 years old. And I have to go to kindergarten tomorrow. It really kind of hurts my feelings that the paparazzi make my face look like I'm wearing like a white Jason mask. It doesn't even look like me. They've always been incredibly cruel to me. The paparazzi and pictures and the way they've illustrated me to be in some of it. I know I'm not perfect at all by any means, but some of it is extremely mean and cruel. And that's why I've moved to Mexico.
What in the spears is going on there? I don't know. That was a cryptic message, if you ask me. So if someone can decipher that and let me know exactly what she means. She's saying she's got a Jason mask, that she's 5 years old. I've traced it back. That's a legit video from Britney Spears' Instagram. It's all over the news. So it's a legit video of Britney Spears. That I can confirm. But I don't know what else she's going on about. So please help me with that one, because I don't know. I feel like there was it was a cryptid message, if you ask me. A Jason mask. Is that Friday the 13th? Jason mask? I mean, I've seen a lot. Maybe she's saying it wasn't her and it's somebody else, you know, like the doppelgangers that they use to make the money. Maybe it's all to do with money. Maybe it is. I don't know. Let me know what you think, peeps.
Okay, breaking news. Police have just found cryptic words written on the shell casings used in yesterday's shooting of United Health's CEO, Brian Thompson. These words were deny, defend, and depose. Now, we don't know what that means, but officials are saying that they're looking into whether these words point to a motive related to the insurance company's responses to claims. We also have now found out, after an interview with Brian's wife, that there were some people that had been threatening him, but she didn't provide any more details than that. As we know more, I'll keep you guys updated.
I just saw the most remarkable piece of UFO footage I've ever seen, and I've been looking at this stuff since I was a child.
Over here, bro. Oh my god, bro.
That is insanely clear.
Baby, don't move. I'm outside the truck. Don't move. There's a shit ton.
The video is just completely shaky after that, but this is the screenshot that I took, and it's still not great, and that's why a lot of these people are not able to get really good shots of the things that they're seeing. But that video was so clear.
Oh my god, bro.
That's insane. Past 48 hours, an extreme amount of people have had UFO footage that they have just taken and uploaded onto TikTok. And this is not being broadcast in news media, but if you just look at UFO footage right now, it's all within the past 48 hours. If they're getting this clear and this close to us and this frequent and all over, what do you think is about to happen? Because they weren't doing this before.
Yeah, we watched that video a few days back, the full video in full. And it's a crazy video of lights, but when you, I did see that, but I didn't focus on it because there was so much going on. Because there's lights over here, over there. It is very weird. But when you focus on that picture, you can actually see like a saucer shape. But yeah, you just get a feeling of man-made, don't you? You know, it's one of ours. It's one of ours. That's tearing around the place. Don't know why it's there, but yeah, let me know what you think.
This is our Life Force hyperbaric med bed, hyperbaric chamber with frequency healing, customizable frequencies. As you can hear, it basically makes no noise. It's really comfortable, very spacious. There are 3 windows in there, so you don't get claustrophobic. As you can see, one of our clients is just sitting there relaxing. You can relax, read, meditate, whatever you want to do in there. No claustrophobia. Frequency healing, customized for you. And we can put you in for as long as you want.
Okay, so are these med beds not a conspiracy anymore then? Because I've just got on to Life Force med beds and they're selling them for like $15,000. So you can just buy them. Has anyone used one of these? I want one. Frequency. Funny that, eh? Very weird. Is this what all the weirdness is about? I don't know. There's something weird going on. Like med beds. When are these a thing? Like what? Oh my days! This is such a weird reality.
This isn't just a joke. We're in front of Congress talking about this.
Yeah.
The breakdown of the different UAPs. So there's like the sphere, the orb, and then it says the triangular UAP, arrowhead, and irregular organic, which they said it looks like a brain with arms, like the jellyfish thing.
Yeah.
It's not a one-time occurrence. Like these are all very much reported on. They have footage, thermal, radar, all that stuff. My opinion, they're setting the stage for a potential attack. But what I thought was crazy, remember in 1561 in Nuremberg, Germany?
Yeah, the UFO war.
Well, the UFOs that they described is every single one on this list. The one that stuck out to me the most was the arrowhead one. 1561. Let me just read this from the Nuremberg thing real quick. Quote, many men and women of Nuremberg saw an aerial battle out of the sun, followed by the appearance of a large black triangle object and combatant spheres falling to earth in clouds of smoke. The witnesses observed hundreds of cylinders and other odd-shaped objects that moved erratically overhead. It's the whole list.
Yeah, man.
Dude, that's terrifying.
That is crazy. Maybe we're like the meeting place where they come up and have their big alien tear up. Yeah, I don't know. Crazy.
Like this is daytime and evening. That's real. Like there's no filter, guys. No, look at that. Okay,
So Thailand just got hit with a severe monsoon, and this whole city over here is literally inundated with water. The flood was so bad that the Thailand military had to be called in to help and rescue people. Unfortunately, a lot of people lost their lives in this situation. And at the same time, there was an elephant sanctuary that housed 126 elephants, and they got flooded. And unfortunately, there was 2 elephants that did not make it out of the flood. That water was high, y'all. The water rose up to 10 feet in some places. Look at this. Look at that, y'all. That's crazy. And not only that, but there was a giant anaconda or python just swimming around in that water. Look at this, y'all. I don't know what it's doing. I don't know if it's stuck, but it looks like it's, I don't know. But this is going on in Thailand. This is crazy. But there are so many things going on around the world, y'all. But yeah, man, what are y'all waiting for? Give your boy a follow if you like the content. And let's continue to get this shift. Let me know what you guys think about this video. Like, follow, and share for more. Peace in.
One thing's for sure, and that is that our world is breaking. I mean, you've got the sky breaking in half. You've got some weird stuff coming out. I don't know. Is that supposed to be lightning? Because I don't remember any lightning looking like a rainbow or looking like that. It's like reddy, white, blue. It's good colours for the red or blue channel, red or blue pill channel, though. I'll get a picture of that and put it on the back wall. But yeah, I mean, floods going on. I don't know. The world's crazy, but we carry on, getting up, going to work, and waiting for GTA 6 to come out.
The creator of the video that I tagged below said something that is actually terrifying. She said, "What if the aliens are not coming? They're leaving." And that really gave me pause, because we've always assumed that all of this activity that we're seeing is them coming onto our planet. Like, what do they want from us? And with the government supposedly believing that they're at the bottom of our oceans and the massively increased activity that we're seeing, you cannot tell me that every single one of those things is fake. I experience stuff myself. I've seen it with my own eyes. So that does beg the question, why is there so much activity right now before 2025, like now in December, before January? It's not good. No, it's not good. The only reason why any species leaves a place is because of danger, because of threat. You see that in the forest, right? When the forest starts burning, you see animals running in the opposite direction. In times of war, people flee. They go to other countries. They migrate. It's giving extinction. I feel like we have to laugh so that we don't cry. If anybody has any theories as to why they could potentially be leaving, I'm open to hearing them. The creator of the video that I...
yeah, see? Leaving, not coming. But why are they leaving? Maybe they're using their ovens and stuff underground too much. All this heat from cooking pizza and stuff. That's why we got everything melting. It's not global warming. It's the aliens down there that keep heating everything up, making our waters boil, animals go mental, Antarctica melt, all of that stuff. What they're doing down there. Let's go and see what they're doing. But yeah, I've got a couple of theories. And it's probably the guy will be in charge from January onwards and potentially being a time traveler.
Then they also did experimentations to using different chemicals to see if you can induce a person to commit a crime or induce him to do that or to do this. Of course, the CIA claimed that it didn't carry it through. The documentation we got was actually that they did that. Then we came across the overall project called MK Ultra. Its earlier code name was Artichoke, and that included 149 sub-projects. 149? Yeah. And those sub-projects range from what I just described to open-air testing in the United States, experimentation on prisoners, experimentation on soldiers, experimentation on college students.
Would these people know they were being experimented on and gave their approval?
No, except for the quote-unquote voluntary Army soldiers.
Oh, yeah.
And the way the Volunteer Army program worked is it started in 1959, and the guys were just told that they would be doing experimentation on new weapons.
That's a very curious placement for that M, wouldn't you say? Why don't I see if I can walk you through this? Let me start this video where I usually end it and say everything in this is just my opinion, and my opinion only for entertainment purposes, of course. Now let's start in the beginning. 2,000 years ago, when this statue was erected, this statue clearly of an angel that just happens to look an awful lot like someone we know. Even down to those sideburns. Now fast forward 2,000 years and look at what the Statue of Liberty's face used to look like. It's literally a dead ringer. And kind of strange they replaced the face, don't you think? And well, if this is the Statue of Liberty, and this is a painting of Lucifer, and this is an 1848 statue of Lucifer that has the same 7-point crown and even the chain that the Statue of Liberty has, and an apple, lives in the Big Apple, and even her torch. So what I'm saying is, it's safe to say that the Statue of Liberty is actually a statue of him. And of him. And they even tell us because angels usually have L in their name. Michael, Gabriel, Hal-El, Elvis. Keep this in mind. So at this point, you're probably asking, how does all of this have to do with him? I'm so glad you asked. Because other than his obsession with him and always talking about him and how he looks like him, there's something more. There's something much more. And that one too. Oh yes, and what was his name again? Well, you know how they like to hide words in plain sight, right? Television, tell-lie-vision. Well, do you know what that means? That? Oh, in Hebrew it means Lord, Master, King. And we already know the angels like to use this. And El is short for Elohim, which basically means God. So King God is his name. And we can't forget about his last name. If you look at Revelation 9:1, the fifth angel sounded his trumpet, and I saw a star that had fallen from the sky to the earth. The star was given the key to the shaft of the abyss. Who was that star? That fallen angel from heaven? The star was Lucifer. And while some might disagree because of this one, Revelation 9:11, the angel of the abyss is called Abaddon in Hebrew. Abaddon. I just want you to look for a second at who posted both of these right there and over there. It's not just me trying to tell you something. Are you seeing this? Now back to the beginning. I literally don't think I could tie it in any better for you. So if you can't connect those dots, well then you're just not spiritually awake enough to know that they connect. And you might still think you're spinning 1,000 miles per hour and chasing the sun at 66,000 miles per hour and evolved from an ape. Well, you might just want to look into those things. Because maybe it will do for you what it did for me and take the blinders all the way off. And well, of course, all this was just for entertainment purposes. I know that that is completely accidental, coincidental. I know that he doesn't even really look like that other guy, and the fact that they both have the exact same birthmarks, again, total coincidence. And he doesn't really look like the Statue of Liberty. I mean, he has hair, and the Statue of Liberty doesn't. Oh, and for all you deniers out there who cannot buy into this, because you know that Elvis is Bob Joyce. Well, you sure Bobby Boy isn't just Elvis's brother? Notice the chins. That's a decoy, and you fell for it. All for entertainment purposes. I'm a satire account. I don't really care about waking up humanity so we can take action against all the evil that's been happening for a millennia. Entertainment only.
One for the water. Yeah. That statue looked very much like him. And you wouldn't surprise me. As I say, nothing will surprise me. People.
And now we learn from the Bible about the 24 hours of light in Norway. This video is for information purposes only. It is my opinion according to the Book of Enoch. Hello out there. Here we go again with another video of the sun. And I like making these type of videos because they actually prove that the Book of Enoch should never have been taken out of the Bible. Because once you verify these facts, then you know that Enoch had inspired information that came directly from heaven. Now, the 24-hour light question in Norway. And this happens mostly during May, June, and July. And if you look at this chart, you can see that these 3 months have the longest daylight hours of all the other months on the chart. Notice May, 11 hours of light. June, 12 hours of light. July, 11 hours of light. So according to the Book of Enoch, notice my map is upside down. United States is in the west. This is the east. It says the sun comes in through the eastern portal, goes up in the air, comes down, sets in the west. United States is in the west. Then it goes out of the western gates, goes under the rim of the earth to the north, and then it reports back to the east. That's what it says it does. I'm not saying this. The Book of Enoch says this. So while the sun is in this area, how can we account for light being down here? The moon is out, but it's not providing enough light for this area down here because the sun is gone. So in order for this to happen, there has to be another entity that is out all the time. It cannot be under the earth because only the sun and the moon go under the earth. So whatever the other entity is, it has to be an entity that never sets and it's always going around. So what can that be? So if we use this model as an example, we can see how this entity right here, which is supposed to be a sun, is going around the whole earth. All right, and it never sets, as we can see. I don't want you to pay attention to that or that. Just this entity right here, which is providing the light for the land mass. All right, so if I live in this dark space right here, as you can see, I get no light until the sun comes. And then when this sun comes, it leaves and I experience darkness. And this will always happen if I live on the outside of this plane. But if I live towards the inside, right here, let's say I lived here. As you can see, if I lived in the middle, towards the middle, I will always have light. It may get dim a little bit, but I always have light. Notice how this object, this is my little bumblebee, and this object is always experiencing light if it's towards the middle. So the question is, what countries are towards the middle like this? So when you look at a world map towards the middle, you want to focus on this area right here. As you can see, I'm going to zoom out. So this will be the middle area. What countries are towards this area? Is it a chance that Norway would be in here? Let's check. So we blow it up. As you can see, there's Norway right there. Let's go back out. So this is Norway right here towards the middle. See how it's in the middle? And this is how this area is experiencing 24 hours of light. Notice it's on the outside. So it's actually outside of this area. So they won't experience the 24 hours like they will because they are more towards the middle, as you can see. And this is why you will see two of these things in the sky sometimes. One will be the sun and the other will be the entity. I don't know which one on this picture is which, but one is the sun. I can imagine this is our sun, and this is that entity that goes around the whole world and never sets. So can Enoch verify anything that goes around the whole world and never sets? Let's see. This is Enoch, 1 Enoch 74th chapter, and it says right here, "And I saw chariots in the heaven running in the world above those portals in which revolve the stars that never set, and one is larger than all the rest, and it is that makes its course through the whole world." Let me read that again. It is that makes its course through the whole world. So this entity never sets. So that puts us at another star, which mimics the sun, but it is not the sun. So if you found this information beneficial to your walk with the Most High and His Son Yahusha, I encourage you to buy this book, Proof of Yah and Enoch. And in this book are facts that were removed out of the Bible. Now this book is only $5.40, but in this book you get a free copy of the Book of Enoch that is downloadable only. And these are downloadable books. So here's another book, and this book just has this chart in it. And in this chart, there's all kind of facts on this chart that you can use to prove that the Book of Enoch should never have been taken out of the Bible. And I'm going to leave that at that. The link is in the bio. God bless you and have a great night or day.
End of the show, peeps. Thank you for watching. Appreciate all the support. Let me know all your thoughts in the comment section and what you like, what you don't like. And I'll see you again tomorrow. Have a good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the world. See you later.